At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
area. Sparrow. Blackett swings off it over the cross. Ryan again, dangerous, and wins the corner. First corner of the game to West. It's going to be Sparrow to take it. And it's close to goal, headed away. Renault is there to collect, puts the ball back into the hot spot. Matty Wright. Ryan Shanakis is going to get away, but it's only as far as Sparrow. But Shanakis has managed to block the cross. Wellington throws it to McFarlane. Just trying to work their way forward. Sparrow puts it back out wide. Now, Ryan. It's turned away. Shanakis under pressure from Wellington. It's going to be another West throw. Now Wellington again, look for Ryan in the corner. Wellington might try to get it through. That's going to go out for a goal kick though. It's short to Leszczynski, who puts it up the attacking right. Looking for Williams, and Williams is on it. That ball is going to go out for a throw-in. Now, West trying to build again. And it's just wide. Relatively quiet start to the game. West putting on the pressure as you'd expect, but probably still in second gear. All nearly a bit of mess at the back there. Ball's in the corner and it's going to go out for a throw-in. Dropped into defence. Normally in midfield. Here's Notto. Good challenge by Reed. Ferreira got it out, but Renault takes over. Still Renault wanted to get it through to Yamada. Lucas is able to go out towards Mondiri, but numbers are with West. Costanzo was able to win it, gets it back. Leszczynski. Here's Reed. Now it's Ella Smith. Has some options, one of which is Williams. Back to Smith, Mondiri. This is better. Wants to get the ball in towards Nishitani. Ferreira again. It's gone across the face of goal. Won't stay in. And that's a goal kick for West. Vista players just not quite close enough to put on the pressure, but here's a shot and it's just over the bar. Really good effort there by Williams, who scored Vista's opening goal of the season. That was back in round 1 against Football SA NTC. And they have scored in every game they've played so far, Modbury Vista. Here's Reed with the header. Ferreira. Matty Wright got there. Ferreira tries to battle back, doing really well. Ferreira goes the shot, but in the end, it was right in the way. But now it's back with Horn for Vista. And Nishitani. Back to Reed, who has a bit of time. Goes the shot. It's a bit ambitious. Not too badly hit, but it's going to be wide of the goal. Right. Noto. In the way there is Shinakis. Nishitani. Ferreira. Wellington challenges. The ball's still in. And to West Adelaide throw. Up the wing. It's going to be another West throw. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, for bringing you this broadcast. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's the home side, Modbury Vista 0, West Adelaide 0. Wellington's throw, right, wanting to get going there. It's been put out by Dearden. As I mentioned earlier, absolutely beautiful day here in the northeastern suburbs. Matty Wright. Ryan. Offside flag is up. Only Modbury Vista's second ever WMPL match at this venue. They're home. Took the lead in their first match here earlier in the season against Metro Stars, but ended up losing that one 2-1. Huge challenge against the league leaders today. Noto, who of course played for Modbury Vista in their 2022 season, their only other season in the WMPL. That's gone out off Ferreira, so West Adelaide throw. Renault. Blackett goes the shot. It's just wide of Abby Lucas's goal. Leszczynski. Good pressure there by Sparrow. West with 15 points from the opening 5 rounds. And with their nearest challenger up until this round, West Torrens Burkalla, drawing last night, West have the opportunity to go 5 points clear if they get a win today at the top of the ladder. Vista, well, they're in ninth spot on 2 points, one ahead of Flinders United. They will stay ahead of Flinders United, regardless of what happens today with Flinders losing to Comets last night. Here goes Hayley Wellington. Dearden's going to clear. And has found Williams. Only Mondiri ahead of her, but Nishitani's come up the left. McFarlane in the way for West. Renault. Blackett. Over towards right. Gets a good first touch, but Dearden gets it away. Noto. Blackett again. Back to Renault. Haven't really gotten into first gear yet, West, I don't think. And Mondiri does well to intercept the clearance, but it's going to work out for West, and they might get it onto Emma Ryan. Emma Ryan's in great form this season, and that's yet another goal for the West Adelaide winger. Her 6th of the season. And the league leaders take the lead. Well, in those one-on-one situations, Emma Ryan has shown what a dangerous player she is. And she is now, again, West Adelaide's leading scorer for the season, one ahead of Nina Yamada. Here's Dearden. Nishitani, who's playing in a more advanced position than would normally be the case. Mondiri. Nishitani trying to drive forward, but Wellington's in the way. Noto. Right. Noto again. Costanzo, and the goal has put a spring into West Step. They hadn't been playing badly, but you just felt that they hadn't quite gotten into gear. And Emma Ryan's goal has immediately changed the complexion of the game. Wellington's throw. Right. Might try to hook one over. Nishitani for company. That'll be a goal kick. In fact, no, yes, it did go out. It will be a goal kick. Leszczynski. Ferreira. Oh, intercepted. Noto. And it's with Lucas. Long. Up towards Williams on the right. Renault was there. Sparrow. It's going to go out. Can Vista work a way forward? They're trying to here with Williams. Reed. Ferreira. Smith. Oh, that ball, though, only went as far as Sparrow. Still Sparrow. Gets a decent ball in there, and Lucas is going to get the flag's gone up. So it's a Vista ball. Well, I mentioned that Leonotto was playing for Vista in their only other WMPL season in 2022. That was the season West Adelaide did the treble. Premiership, Cup and Championship. And I'm sure it'll be no surprise that the two matches between West and Vista in that season were very one-sided. Round 2 of 2022. West winning by 9-0, and in round 11 by 7-2. Noto trying to make this one one-sided as well. That's out for a goal kick. A few surviving players. Georgia Macri, who's a sub today, scored in both of those fixtures, as did Nicole Blackett. Now, here's a chance up forward for Mondiri. Nishitani's central, and Mondiri's won the corner. And one of the two goal scorers for Modbury Vista when they lost 7-2 to West in 2022 was Ella Smith. And she's been with the club ever since. Out there today, the captain. Wouldn't they love her to get on the end of this Mina Nishitani corner? Vista players piled into the 6-yard area. Nishitani's delivery, it's headed away. And it's going to be Wright that gets it to safety. And in fact, there's a break on here for West. They've got numbers. Oh, Ryan, I think, Well, probably went a little bit early. The flag probably would have gone up had Ryan gotten possession there. Williams trying to push forward, but only McFarlane's there for West. Looks inboard. Here's Sparrow. Blacker. Ferreira tried to come through, but Sparrow's held on. Right to Notto. And Costanzo. Wanting to get that over for Wright. Lucas has to come out and kick. Notto's header. Yamada. West want a free, nothing doing. Notto. Ryan. Puts the ball across. Blackett's there. Nicole Blackett. Good save by Lucas. Vista haven't fully cleared the danger yet. Notto trying to get it back in. Costanzo. Bring the ball under control. That still no free kick given for the challenge by Notto. Things being let go. Yamada trying to get the other side. Still Yamada. With Lucas in the end. Nishitani. Oh, Renault has come through to get the ball to Sparrow. Blackett, there's players in the middle. West players lining up. Renault. Ferreira in the way. But it's still West. Putting on all the pressure. Renault. Gets it back from Sparrow. Gets across in it. Oh, it's gone across everything. And it's going to be a corner. Sparrow to go over and take. Oh, it's in right into the hot spot. It's knotted away. Notto just trying to find an angle for a shot. Nishitani was alive to it. Still Notto holding on. But being forced a long way back, and Nishitani wins it in the end. Now can Ferreira get onto it? Renault's going to be able to get it forward again for West. Leszczynski was able to get the ball away. Another throw for West on their attacking left. Blackett back to Renault. Nishitani just drives the ball forward. It's going to be a Vista throw. Nishitani, who we regularly see playing as a fullback, operating very much in midfield today for Vista. They've just thrown their shape around a little bit. Mondieri has 3 for the season. Now, that's a good ball from Ferreira. Mondieri, Williams is in the middle. Williams. It's just touched away by Gemma McFarlane. Shanakis putting the ball out there. Wellington with the throw. Over towards Yamada. Oh, that's a lovely touch forward for Maddie Wright. Wright, Blackett. Just tried to tee up Yamada. Ness Reid will probably get there first for Vista. Just nothing up there ahead of her on the left, so out for a throw. Renault gets the return ball. Notto, prominent so far. McFarlane, Wellington. Ryan, it's another good move, but that's a good challenge by Shanakis. Goal kick. Lucas goes long this time, but it's going to go out of play. Throw in for West, who are in control. Mondiri has it though now. Nishitani clips it over for Ferreira. Once again, Notto able to win the ball. Here's Dearden for Vista. Oh, it's going to get to Ryan. Emma Ryan is going to walk into goal and score again. Oh, just mistakes at the back for Modbury Vista. And with Ryan lurking, once she won possession and was clear, it was always going to be 2-0. And West are threatening to get out of sight here at New Spot Stadium. Reed. Dearden. It's returned by McFarlane. Yamada. Holds on. Maddie Wright. Notto. Up against Ferreira. Ryan already on a hat-trick. Nishitani gets in the way, but it's back with Ryan. Now, the ball's been intercepted by Shanakis, but McFarlane sends it back. Here's Maddie Wright. Renault. Plenty of international flavour in this match. Renault, the Quebecan, Canadian. McFarlane. Here's Yamada. Blackett. Still Blackett. Saved by Lucas. But Vista just continually on the back foot. They've probably only had about 3 attacks in this game, and they really need to, as difficult as it's going to be, try to get a bit more control in better areas, like Mondiri is now. Leszczynski. Can Smith get there? It's going to be Costanzo first. Murphy. Now here's Shanakis. Trying to get the ball towards Mondiri, but Wellington will win the header. Now it's with Lily Horn, also against a former side, the side she was with last year in West Adelaide. Right, that's a nice ball. Blackett has space. Puts the cross back in, but Leszczynski's going to be able to repel it. Ella Smith. Ferreira. Reed and Leszczynski. Now, Vista to try to build. Williams. Shanakis. Not going to be an easy foot race against Emma Ryan. But Shanakis will win the throw. Mondiri and Williams ahead of her, but it's gone back to Dearden. That's handball against Georgia Dearden. Wellington's going to leave it for McFarlane. Who'll go long towards Yamada. Dearden now. Yamada battling away. Sparrow. Costanzo. Oh, that's a really good ball for right. The flag's gone up. But some good movement there from West again. Lucas up towards Mondiri. McFarlane will head that away towards Notto. Dearden in the way, but it goes to Wellington. Here's Horn. Williams. And that's just going to find Murphy. He's trying to shape the ball to Mondiri there, Caitlin Williams. McFarlane to Notto. Wellington finds Yamada. Ryan is able to move onto the ball through from right. Ryan again bearing down. Still going Ryan. Took two to stop Emma Ryan in the end. Goal kick. Up towards Nishitani now. Renault will win the header. Well, this is not a game I think that Vista would have put down as a potential one to get points out of, but they certainly don't want to be blown away. They really need to get a foothold somehow. Currently on the end of waves and waves of attack, but they're in attack now. Ferreira, Nishitani. Had the right idea there with Williams on the attacking left, but Murphy claimed. Now, here's an opportunity for Ella Smith to find Nishitani. Costanzo in the way. Notto. And Murphy has time. Sparrow, but Nishitani's there. And has the chance to get a cross in. There's really only Williams in the box. Now Reed has come. And that's going to be claimed by Murphy again. Wellington has the chance to push forward. Puts the ball up for Emma Ryan. That's just a little bit too far. Out for a goal kick. Leszczynski. Ferreira. Goes all the way back to Lucas. It's a bit up and under, but Mondiri's there. Well won by Costanzo. Sparrow. Blackhat. Dearden's in the way. Leszczynski. It's out for a throw. And the West pressure continues. Through Renault. It's going to be a Vista throw. Good pressure from Reed. And Ella Smith, the judge, to have gone too far forward. So the throw is going to be retaken. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. And on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard, it's West Adelaide 2, Modbury, Vista, Neil, Emma Ryan with both goals for the league leaders. Trying to win the premiership for finishing top of the table for a third consecutive season, West Adelaide. It would also be the fifth time in the club's history if they're able to finish top again this year. Notto. Ball over towards Ryan. That's going to go out for a goal kick. And another little milestone that West Adelaide will achieve, unless they're defeated today, is, we'll just pause for a moment. Here's Wellington, still pushing forward. And double ricochet there, so it's going to be a goal kick. Yes, West Adelaide are going to go beyond 2 calendar years since their last defeat in the WMPL home and away rounds, unless they lose here. Their last loss in a home and away match in the WMPL was in round 5 of 2024. That was in April as well. Lost to Comets that day. Haven't lost a match in the home and away round since. Haven't lost a cup match since. Only in the end of season finals have West Adelaide been defeated in these last 2 years. And unless Vista score at least 3, they're going to exceed those 2 calendar years without a home and away defeat. Here's a free kick, which is going to be taken by Matty Wright. Straight at Lucas. Now, Modbury Vista at the other end of the scale. Now, this is their 24th match in the WMPLSA, and they still await their first win. 6 draws in the 2022 season, but no wins. 2 draws this season so far. Probably won't happen today. But obviously that's something they're going to need if they're going to stay out of trouble in season 2026. The Apex Steel WMPLSA. West have another corner on their attacking right. It's going to be Sparrow to come and take. Ryan comes to take it short. Right. Wins another corner. It's going to go into the box this time, and Notto was there with the header, but that's just wide. Here goes Nishitani. Has a little bit of space ahead of her. Mondiri. Good challenge there by Wright. Costanzo. McFarlane. Gets it back from Wellington. It's all very comfortable for West in the back line. And they've found Yamada. Renault gives it back. Blackett. Dearden's there for Vista. Smith. Ferreira. 2 players that share a surname. When you consider that Ferreira does translate to Smith. Here's Mondiri. And Smith to give her the return ball. Mondiri, Williams is in the middle if they can get the right ball in Mondiri. It's a good ball. And Murphy did well there. Had to be down for it. Dearden underneath it. Another one of the players that was in the Vista side of 2022 in the WMPL. Ferreira, Smith. Leszczynski and Nishitani. West have it again through Matty Wright. McFarlane. Notto. That's a really good ball. Emma Ryan on a hat-trick. Emma Ryan saved and the flag's gone up. Goal kick, sorry, a free kick I should say. Dearden. Williams. Oh, that's just Miss Giannakis. Dearden with the header from Wellington's throw, but Wellington comes through again, tries to hook it over to where Blackett is. Lucas's ball. Nishitani. Drives forward. Renault got in the way. Blackett, Notto. McFarlane. They work it along the back again to Wellington. Lucas came out and did well there, and it's found Horn in a pocket of space. Williams. Oh, just couldn't find Ferreira. Here's Horn. Williams, Mondiri, battling away. It's going to be a throw for West. Horn puts it out. Wellington. Sparrow calls for it, gets it, hooks it over towards Ryan again. And Giannakis puts the ball to safety. Ryan. You'd think she'd be at relatively short odds to complete the hat-trick, given the way this game's been going. But there could be a chance at the other end. Ferreira. Smith is onside. Nishitani. Oh, and was Renault in the way? But here's Lily Horn. Intercepted there by Sparrow. Ryan. Dearden comes through to win it well. Giannakis just gets it from Reed, and that's a good ball from Lucas. Here goes Williams. Oh, the flag's gone up, unfortunately, for Vista. Vista might be making an earlier change here because Amelia Ingham is being spoken to. Looks like being ready to come onto the field. Now, Ryan and Giannakis do battle again. Giannakis has done well to just see that out for a goal kick. Long from Lucas. It's going to go out. And it's half-time here at New Spot Stadium. And it's been a commanding half via the league leaders West Adelaide have controlled most of the game. Vista have only really had a couple of opportunities up forward to get any sort of ball in to make any sort of chance. And they're going to have to work incredibly hard in the second half if they're going to get anything out of this game. 2 goals from Emma Ryan separate the side.
I signed my child up, well, this is probably second time, I reckon. Last year we did it as well.
I thought it'd be good for her to get out and be active because she loves playing soccer.
It's just great to get the kids out, especially off the iPads and stuff like that as well.
She's made new friends, and I'd definitely recommend it to other people.
So you just enjoy the game and just enjoy playing with other kids, yeah.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Inside. 10 pass isn't really that great, but they still have it. Shot from distance, and that is an absolute rocket from Caelan Laird. Super sub comes on, makes it 3-0.
Cutting inside, has to strike. Hussein! That's an unbelievable goal for Hussein for his first of the club. We're only 5 minutes in here, but he's almost taken the net off.
Ball. Bucco now. Great first field pass to Dominic Costanzo in this side here on his left. Gets a shot in, that's goal bound, and it's gone in. Fine finish by Dominic Costanzo, making it 1-1 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. And maybe more. Scores update in a minute here as this free kick comes in from Kasimovic, who's hit it well. Oh, Hasan Kasimovic, pick that one out. Oh, that's I've got no words, Paul. No, that doesn't happen very often, but that's a fine free kick.
No, that's a super strike. Super strike.
Might have been playing out to the path of that Stella, but now, on the break, Sia John has a shot from distance. Wow! Goal of the week! Sia John!
One of the best signs that we know when it is a positive experience is when children keep coming back. We want them to be open to make a mistake so they keep learning. The learning is hidden within the games. So as much as possible, get in contact with the ball.
The kids are repeating the drills a lot, so it just becomes a muscle memory. The kids don't need to focus on the skill itself, they just do it naturally, yeah.
I love refereeing because it's a challenge, you know, to go out to try and get the right decision, manage some of the egos or the personalities, knowing that you've got all these different types of people at play. And it's actually been a good life school as well. I started refereeing junior games on a Sunday. I was playing in senior football on the Saturday, so I felt like, you know, making some money. I think I was a decent player back then. You know, I could have stayed around and played senior football in NPL, but I decided to go refereeing, and I've got in the National League much quicker than if I was as a player. Probably wouldn't have made it as a player, to be honest. Just kind of never looked back and was happy to progress. But I think people should try refereeing. I think it's a great tool to realise, you know, how you can also contribute to part of the game. There's pathways. Definitely it can be a rewarding career.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
So the Youth Club Championship, we've designed a structure where the under 13s, under 14s, under 15s and 16s all compete together as one club. They'll play at the same venue, they'll play one after each other. It allows the technical director to be at the venue to help educate and look after the coaches, and also there's a focus on player development.
Players are now knowing where they are at and the pathway to follow each year. If they continue with the YCC, they should be in a position where they can go into senior football. It's a lot clearer around the steps they need to take to keep tracking as a player.
We've created an additional YCC training session or seminar night. All the players involved had the opportunity to do an extra additional skills session development plan, and we had Adrian Stanter coming in to talk about how to become a more professional player from a younger age.
The fact that as a club we are investing heavily in the juniors to ensure that we're putting those tools in place that the YCC is wanting from us, that's certainly bringing around some benefits to the club and to junior development across the board.
Everyone's trying to obtain points for their club, but also with a strong focus on how do we create a competition where players can play against like players.
The one thing I have noticed is it's been a bit more focused on getting the balance right. So, you know, trying to keep the best teams playing against each other throughout the entire year and not having this big disparity between one team or another, one club or another.
So what it has allowed us to do is have quality games every week, which has benefited the competition and given the girls a chance to sort of understand what it's like to play at that elite level. While development is a good focus, the YCC does bring out the aspect of results as well, which helps find that balance for players to transition to senior football.
So I think with the YCC structure now in place, there's become a better level, and with a better level there's been higher intensity within our sessions, and that's allowed for greater development in terms of a player technically, tactically, and that's given them the best chance to keep improving their game.
Yeah, look, I think there's certainly brought around a lot of excitement to the club on YCC Day. The club's buzzing, a lot of the parents and players really enjoy seeing the kids play, and what is really now an elite pathway in junior football in our state.
Something that resonated with me right on the onset was about connecting a budding footballer with the right coach with the right club, and the right club being part of the right football environment. So the YCC tells me that this has been a fantastic implementation by Football South Australia.
Well, in actual fact, that's not their away kit at all, but they are the away team. Modbury Vista in the all blue. Yamada over the ball with Ryan, with the right, I should say. Here's Wellington to get the ball up the right-hand side. Right. It's fouled. And McFarlane comes up to take. Just ahead of the halfway line for West Adelaide. Up towards Yamada. All nearly flicked on for Sparrow. Cleared by Smith. Nishitani. Now, trying to get the ball forward there was Dearden. But it's with Murphy in the west goal. Renault. Touch to Blackett. Williams has come through to claim for Vista. Does well to get it to Mondiri. Mondiri now challenged. Will get the throw. Ella Smith with the throw. Vista captain. Reed. West going to try to get out. That's going to be another throw in. Can they get the ball to Williams? Tries to head it back to Smith. And that's going to be another Vista throw. So we've had a few technical issues here at New Spot Stadium. I don't know if you can see pictures and I don't know if you can hear me, but if both of those things are happening, that's a bonus. Throw for Ella Smith. Williams. Renault puts it out. Good impetus early here for Vista in this second half. Smith's throw, and Blackett's going to be able to get it away. Shanakis there and Ryan battle. Ryan gets to the ball, holds on well. But Dearden takes over here for Vista. Mondiri. Can Nishitani get onto this? Tries to take the ball around McFarlane, but that's going to be a goal kick for West. It's back. And now the ball's come to Yamada. Blackett's in the middle. Yamada goes the shot. Wasn't too far away. Now here's another chance for Yamada, but the flag's gone up. And it's going to be a goal kick. A free kick, I should say, for offside. Leszczynski to bring it forward for Vista. Oh, Blackett was lurking and has intercepted. Yamada again. It's been looking threatening early in this second half. Great ball across Ryan. Still going. Touches it again for Yamada. Chip over the back. That's a terrific goal by Matty Wright. It was a lovely bit of work by Yamada to get the ball over. And a very, very good finish by Matty Wright to make it 3-0. And, well, the game probably wasn't in doubt. It definitely isn't now. And great work by Ryan as well. Just playing the ball with Yamada in Vista's penalty area. And well met cross by Matty Wright. Nishitani. It's really just a case of what can Vista get out of this game? Can they score? Can they put up a good performance in this second half? But here's a Mondiri. Well, can Ferreira get there? No, Murphy will take it for West. Renault, plenty of space. Blackett. Leszczynski was in the way, and Reed plays it back. Here's Ingham. Gets it back to Lucas. Shanakis. West have it. Duden battling away there. Here's Ryan. It's going to go all the way to Abby Lucas. Apologise if you've been having the pictures and sound lost at times. We're doing our best. Make sure everything's broadcasting to you. She's certainly doing her best to add to Vista's pain. Yanina Yamada, that was a wonderful bit of play to tee up the shot, but it was straight at Lucas. Now Williams is forward there. McFarlane's header. Wellington for West. Well done, Mondiri, to charge that down and keep it in. Still Mondiri. This is a really good run. Oh, and the cutback, though, was read by McFarlane. Here's Ella Smith. Wants to get Ferreira going, but Renault is there. And turns it out to Blackett. That's not a bad effort to find Yamada, but Ingham was in the way. Leszczynski gets it back from Reed. It's going to be cut out by Costanzo. Oh, and Leszczynski's header has fallen to Yamada. And Blackett is onside here. Nicole Blackett gets a good cross in. Ryan was there. Smith has conceded the corner. Well, Ryan plays the same position that has traditionally been played by Georgia Macri, who's back from injury, available as a sub. But how would you take Emma Ryan out of this side? Looks like Ness Reid is coming off for Vista. And is going to be replaced by India Kuzna. Whose first job will be to support Vista's defensive effort from this Nicole Blackett corner. In it goes Yamada, and McFarlane trying to get it away, and it's been stabbed home, has it? Well, I think a free kick was given to Vista, so the ball didn't cross the line in the end, I don't think, in any case. Here's Leszczynski. Ball's going to find its way through to Mondiri. Nishitani wants to get the ball over to Williams. Renault is there for West. But here's Mondiri again. Nishitani. Ella Smith. Just a bit too much on that one for Williams. Amina Nishitani, of course, is a former West player. Many years ago, switched to Salisbury Inter in 2020. Certainly an opponent that has caused West lots of troubles over the years. I'm sure they're not relishing facing her, despite the fact that they're well ahead in this match. Now, handball given against Kuzna. Free kick to West. Wellington. And ball was taken off Ryan, but it will be a West throw. We thank our partner Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA. And the score on the One World LED and Sportal Systems scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor digital display solutions. It's Modbury Vista 0, West Adelaide 3. Good play there by Wright. Took 3 to stop her in the end. Goal kick. Well, I feel like if Vista can at least get something like a goal and manage to limit the damage at the other end, it'll be something to hold on to. As I mentioned, they've scored in every game so far in this WNPLSA season. Now, a card's gone there to Mondiri for her challenge. West Adelaide free. Free kick to be taken by Costanzo. And headed on there by Maddie Wright, by Leonotto, I should say. And Lucas was able to save. Nishitani. Ferreira. Now, can Vista get forward here through Kuzner and Williams? Loses out. Renault coming through, wins the free. Costanzo sees Blackett out on the wing. Takes on Ella Smith. Blackett brings it inboard. Leszczynski has to clear. Renault. Smith in the way, but that's been put out there by Sparrow. Again, Vista just trying to work their way up, but struggling to do so. Yamada's on the ball again now. Trying to get right through there. Noto's header keeping the pressure on. And finally, some good work there by Ingham to clear the danger and get it to Nishitani, who continues to win possession in midfield and get it to Dearden. Kuzner, Nishitani, just couldn't quite work it together. Ingham gets it back to Lucas. Here's Nishitani again, but it's just gone over her and Noto takes over. Dearden with the interception. Still Noto battling away. That's going to be a Vista throw. Dearden. Oh, Matty Wright's taken over. Ryan, Yamada. Ryan cuts it back. Deflection's going to go to her. That's going to be offside. Well, what's ahead for these two sides? Vista will be, well, both sides, all sides will be playing in the round of 16 of the WMPL and WSL Cup next week. It's the round which all the teams in the WMPL enter to join the 6 teams remaining from the WSL, the State League, the second tier here in South Australia. Modbury Vista will be playing one of those WSL teams, the division that they were successfully promoted from last year. So meeting some old acquaintances again. They'll be going down to Cove FC on the Friday night, April the 24th, for their first match in this year's WMPL and WSL Cup. That match will be played at the highly imaginatively named Southern Soccer Facility. West Adelaide will also be playing on the Friday night. They'll be at home to Sturt Lions at Kilburn. Sturt Lions, of course, the team they faced in the 2024 WMPL WSL Cup final. Now they attack again, but that's going to be Abby Lucas's. Of course, that was a funny old season for Sturt Lions. They were in the WMPL, made the cup final, but were also relegated. Maddie Wright. Or was thinking Yamada might continue to run there, but it's back with Vista and Ella Smith. Dearden. That's not a bad ball towards Modbury, just a bit too far out for a throw. Yes, so West and Sturt. Sturt, of course, leading the WSL this year, so they'll be hoping to get back into the WMPL. They were runners-up in the WSL last year, Sturt Lions, but lost the relegation promotion match to Adelaide Uni, which meant they stayed in the WSL. Now, Caitlin Williams. It's just too many West players in the way, and Renault was one of them. Smith. Renault keeps going. Good battling, but finally Leszczynski's able to take over for Vista, and that's just the sort of pressure that West have applied to restrict Vista's ability to attack. Yamada finds space. Here's Renault. That's a good ball. Blackett. But Smith was alive to Blackett trying to check back and will win the throw. Nishitani. Here's Renault. It's only gone as far as Ferreira though this time. Smith. Modbury. Vic Costanzo wins the header. And Sparrow heads it on. And Ryan. Dearden clears. Renault finds Blackett. But good tackle by Caitlin Williams. Gets it back from Nishitani. Sorry, it went back to Ella Smith from Nishitani, and she'll get a throw. Ferreira. Smith. Dearden. Oh, had probably a bit more time. Don't know if anyone told her. And ball's now with Wright. And Renault will send it all the way back. Can't question Vista's endeavour in this second half. Now, flag stays down against Yamada, but Lucas was there. Here's Kuzna. Ferreira. Smith gives it back. Good pressure again from Ryan, but it's going to work out for Vista and Shanakis. Ingham. This is a bit better, getting into their attacking half. Can they get the ball over? It's going to have too much on it. Might see the background scoreboard there that says Vista 0, away 3. Blackett. That's really good. Ryan. Oh, and might find its way through in the end to Wellington. It's gone out. Shanakis just did enough. Wellington gets Yamada going pretty quickly. Yamada! What a great goal by Nina Yamada. She gets her 6th for the season. West get their 4th for the afternoon. And some good work by Hayley Wellington. Get herself forward. Took the throw quickly, was alive to the possibility. Nina Yamada did the rest. So a couple of changes now to be made for West. Emma Ryan won't get the hat trick that was threatened early in the game. She comes off, and so does Ellie Sparrow. And Georgia Macri goes on, and so does Bella Nelligan. Now, it's with Ferreira. And all the way back from Leszczynski to Lucas. Again, West's pressure is really, really good. There's Nelligan's first touch as a header cushioned forward. Leszczynski's able to hook it away. It's just gone over Renault, but Costanzo's there for West. Blackett. Dearden's come through strongly. And so is Ingham. Mondiri. Dearden. Ingham to Shanakis and Dearden. Oh, I just wanted to flick that through for Mondiri, but Wellington's there for West. And they found Yamada. That's another good ball forward, but really well done by Lucas. Had to be a long, long way from home there. Throw in. Nelligan's gone to the number 9 position. Yamada's dropped into midfield. Now, I've mentioned what is ahead for these two sides in the Cup. Round 7 of the WMPL will not be played because next week is a Cup weekend. The Round 7 matches won't be played until May 1 and May 2. West Adelaide will be at home to West Torrens Burkalla at Kilburn in a top-of-the-table clash. West will have the 5-point advantage going into that, but Burks are second. And what a game that's going to be. Don't miss that, 8:30 p.m. Friday night. That is unless, of course, well, hang on. Nishitani getting in the way, so diffusing another attack, but Blackett's on it. Does well to get past Smith. Still Blackett. Has the shot. Was blocked. Deflected away for a corner. Yeah, 8:30 Friday night, May the 1st. West Adelaide versus West Torrens Burkalla. You can tune into that one. Unless, of course, you want to join me. 8:15 p.m. Football SA NTC versus Salisbury Inter. That's Service FM Pitch 1. Modbury Vista will be again playing a 3:15 p.m. Saturday match in round 7 as they have today. And that will be at home to Adelaide University, a team with many ex-Vista connections. Here's a corner for Blackett. And it had to be dealt with because it was heading straight to goal. But Blackett's going to be able to put a ball in again. It's not a bad one. It's cleared towards Mondiri. Now, there's a chance for a break here. But Renault was well placed in the end. Anastasia Nuttall putting that ball forward. She's just come on for Georgia Dearden. Blackett. Intercepted there by Ingham. There's Wellington for West. Notto. McFarlane. Costanzo. Back to Notto. Right. Notto manages to ride the challenge. And Blackett has a bit of time and space. Gets the ball in. Costanzo had kept going. But Leszczynski will get it to Ferreira. Towards Mondiri, but McFarlane's in the way. West just able to deal with all these situations. Not since the very early minutes of the half have Vista had more than the occasional foray forward. Ingham. Oh, the return ball from Kuzner nearly sold her short, but Vista are going to hold on, and here is Kuzner again. Ingham, Shanakis. Oh, in the way there was right, but Nishitani's taken charge. Five honours in the cabinet for Mina Nishitani, all with Salisbury Inter. Treble in 2021, championship in 23 and 24. There's going to be a couple of more changes here made by West Adelaide. Tessie Mitchell is going to come on for Lauriane Renault. And Hayley Wellington also. No, Wellington's not coming off. She swapped sides to take Renault's position at left back, and Mitchell is at right back. And her first task will be to take a throw in. Right. Nelligan. Sorry, it's Macri there. Gets the ball in, has won the corner. Vista readying a change as well. Amy Butler is about to come on. Butler has come on for Mondiri and will go to the number 9 position, but West have a corner here. Taken by Blackett. McFarlane was the target. Mitchell will be able to clear up and gets the ball in board, but it's cleared only as far as McFarlane again. Mitchell trying to burst up the right. Ferreira. Nice footwork there, Williams. Butler gets her first touch. That's gone out, unfortunately, for Vista. Again, Wellington very alive to the possibilities and finds Macri. Mitchell plays it back. Here's McFarlane. Well, Yamada can let it run because Macri's there, but the flag's gone up. Yes, so Modbury Vista against Adelaide Uni. Well, that will put them against their coach of the 2022 season, Duncan Song. Now the coach of Uni. Wellington with the clearance there for West and finds Nelligan. Here goes Macri up against Leszczynski, and that'll be a goal kick. Shanakis. Just very hard for Vista to, has been all game, to have some controlled possession in their attacking half. Here's Smith. Just can't get past Blackett there. Wins it back. Leszczynski. Smith. Now, can they build here? Wanting to get the ball up the attacking right for Williams. It's going to go out for a throw. It's been a tough afternoon for the home side. Plenty of teams get put away by West. That's for sure, but they've just very rarely been able to get any sort of attacks going with real promise. But is this one now? Williams' ball in is caught by Murphy. Here's Mitchell. Macri. Right. Mitchell. Macri trying to square it, but Shanakis will get that to Ingham. This is where it breaks down so often, and Notto's pressure, but I think she's hurt herself there, Leonotto. She will get the free. I think she's okay. A successful return to the ground that was once her home ground. Vista didn't play their matches here in 2022. They played them at Service FM Stadium. Now, that's a lovely header on by Yamada looking for Nelligan. But it is, of course, their home. Ferreira gives Butler something to chase, and Butler gets the head on it. Up against McFarlane. McFarlane got it to Notto. Out for a throw. It's going to be more changes for West. The bench is going to be emptied out. Certainly of outfielders. There's Nadia Bakeri coming on for Maddie Wright. And I think Izzy Phillips is on as well. Yamada. It's gone through to Lucas, Leszczynski, Smith, Ferreira, Nishitani. Now, chance to push forward there. Ferreira. Oh, you could see what she was trying to do. Let's get that touch through for Butler. Nelligan. Yamada's found Macri on the right. Mitchell, great run here. And ball's just been taken off her. Ingham, Shanakis. Nishitani, like many in the Vista midfield, have battled hard all day against the odds. Match just petering out now. Solid win for West Adelaide. Bakeri to Macri. Here's Mitchell. Inboard. It's Yusuf that's come on for West and gets a good ball in there to Nelligan. Macri. Oh, that's a good cross. Yamada brings it down. Now, good ball there attempted by Nishitani, but McFarlane made an important header. Blackett. Mitchell now. Macri. Bakary. Great. Oh. Nelligan's shot was saved. That was a really intelligent dummy there by Bakary. And Nelligan nearly scored. Does have one this season already, Bella Nelligan, who was brilliant for West in the reserves last year. Now Smith to try to put one up the right again, but good work by Blackett. Ferreira. Good challenge by Yamada. Nelligan. It's going to get the free kick. Wellington now has scored from a direct free kick for West. Did this last year. Is it too far now? We shall see. Wellington does go the shot. Comfortable enough for Lucas though. Smith. Yamada, Nishitani. Good turn there by Williams. Tries to get Butler going. Sorry, that was Nuttall, I should say, with a turn. Trying to get Butler going, but West have it again. Nishitani now, this is Williams. Good challenge there by Costanzo. Now, the flag has stayed down. No. I think the referee made the call, not the assistant. Either way, it's offside and a goal kick, a free kick for West. Who now have 22 goals from 6 games. 6 wins out of 6 with this, what is currently 4-0 scoreline at New Spot Stadium. Bakary. Now, can Butler do something here? But no, it's been won again by Yusuf. New ball called for. Now here's Nishitani in the dying stages of this game. The shadows lengthening here at New Spot Stadium, as you can see. Again, Nelligan just trying to find a way through, but Ferreira was there. Shanakis. Yusuf. Bakary gives it back. Yamada. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Nelligan was just a little flat-footed there. And it's cleared by Ingham. Nearly run out of match balls here on the sideline as they continue to roll on to the other pitch. Throw for Mitchell. Nishitani in the way, but it might fall to Bakary. Macri. come out to Costanzo, who has space. Goes the shot, not a bad effort. Caught by Lucas. Just sliced that a little. Ferreira, it's gone over her. But one there by Williams. Now, ball's chipped over here for Williams. Flag's gone up. And not much that Vista have tried in attack has been able to provide them a chance. Unfortunately for them, they will play lesser opponents though. And as we've seen, been competitive in most of their matches. They'll need to be. Oh, but they're in trouble here, but Milligan just showed a little bit too much of it. Wins it back from Ferreira. Wellington. Over towards Macri. Headed by Shanakis. It's over Butler, but not McFarlane. Nishitani. Good play there by Yusuf, but Vista have it back. Leszczynski. Now, chance here for Williams. Wellington closing it down. That's a good ball. And it was a timely intervention there. But Vista have a late corner. And Nishitani can send in one of her pinpoint deliveries. In it goes. It's into a good area. It was flicked away by a West player, so it's another corner, this time from the other side. Yeah, and maybe Vista will be having to think about the battle at the bottom. They are 1 point ahead of Flinders, who are in bottom spot. Two sides haven't played each other yet, though. That'll be interesting. I'm sure, though, Vista will be hoping they can get other wins. Nishitani to swing it in with the right this time. Oh, it didn't work out. Goal kick. Not worry only about playing the team below them. And we saw some competitiveness from them. And they held NTC to a draw. Sorry, they have played Flinders and they drew 2-2. Well, it's full time here at New Spot Stadium. Comprehensive victory for West Adelaide. 2 goals from Emma Ryan in the first half, and then Maddie Wright and Nina Yamada adding 2 in the second to make the final score here. Modbury Vista 0, West Adelaide 4. West Adelaide go to a perfect 18 points from 6 games. They're now 5 points clear at the top of the table. Vista on 2 points after their 6 games, but they are in 9th spot ahead of Flinders United on 1. They really struggled to make chances in this match. It was always going to be a difficult assignment for them. But they will look ahead to their cup encounter next week and a home match here when the WMPL resumes in a fortnight. That'll be against Adelaide Uni. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. That's the end of matches here in the WMPLSA Round 6. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend.